Okay, so good night, good evening, good afternoon, one and all, onto tonight's webinar. My name is Leroy Lawson. I'll be your host for tonight's information. And the information I'm going to share with you tonight literally changed my life. Back in March of last year, I came across this company called Monsoon, got invited to have a look at the information. And the information, literally transformed the quality of my life. I came to this business because I needed traffic for my website, needed more visitors to a business I was promoting. And then it went on from there to literally, give me the time freedom that I have today. So as I'm going to share this information with you, I just want you to keep in mind results are not typical. My results don't necessarily predict your results. It's all effort related. And what you do with the business is obviously could be totally different to what I've done with it. So your results will be different. But as I show you over the next 45 minutes, what's possible with Monsoon. And, you're going to hear from not just myself, other people who have made this work for them. Okay. So without further ado, you can see on the website there, it says revenue sharing advertising company. That is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. We share revenues that the company brings in with all of you good people. Okay. So we have a platform that allows us to do that. And I'll go into more depth on how that works as I go through the course of this information. So let's just have a quick look here at earnings disclaimer. Excuse me. Everything that I present to you tonight is either for illustration purposes. Past performance does not guarantee you the same results in the future. You can read all about the terms and conditions on the website. But like I said, guys, this information here, it's something I put into practice for myself, my business, my life, and then as a result of that, I got certain results. And so I'm an action taker. That's me by nature. And I saw this and I saw it work. And so for me, that was a green light for me to go ahead and pursue this. And it's been the greatest journey that I've ever been on. So, excuse me, take this information in, understand it, and understand what we have on our hands here, guys. So what is Monsoon? It's a domestic limited liability company. In the UK, we'll be more familiar with limited companies. And it was founded by a CEO called Charles Schofield, a very successful gentleman who has put together this awesome opportunity for us to be able to tap into and profit from. So it only got launched, look at that, only October 2014. And it's one of those opportunities that literally just skyrocketed from the time I got involved in the business. I think there was something like 400,000 members. We're close to around 4 million members as of today. So within a year, the growth has just been unprecedented. And it is a pay-to-click network. So get this, guys, you can get paid to click on ads on our website. Okay, that's the great thing we have here in front of us. We have an opportunity where each and every one of us, regardless of skill set, can actually make money clicking on ads. All right. So how does this work in theory? That's the $1 million question, right? How do you actually make this work for yourself? If you go to this website, I'm just going to let you know right now, there are not just a couple of websites that are doing this. Yeah, not only a couple of companies. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I think there's over 1,000 websites on this one platform here. So this website called Traffic Exchange List, you can go to trafficexchangelist.com and it will show you tons of traffic exchanges. What I find interesting about this is that number one on the Traffic Exchange List is Monsoon. And number two is a company called Easy Hits for You. Easy Hits for You has been around since 2003. Doing what we do, and Monsoon has been around for just close to 1.5 years now. So check that out. You've got many different companies on there. And what I love about the Traffic Exchange List is that it will show you different things that scores well for Monsoon, like Alexa. I'm going to introduce you to a company called Alexa.com. If you've never heard of it before, it's owned by Amazon. It's a great way for you to type in any website and to see if that website is getting visitors or not. If people are logging on or, no one's there, it's like a deserted island. With Monsoon, you can see on that graph, the literally, it's like I said earlier, like a skyrocketed. You can see that graph there just shows you one trajectory just all the way up. Just amazing. And the traffic was such an extent, the company started off with 237,000 on Alexa, and they're roughly around 1,000 as we speak. In fact, let me just go back one. I do want to show you on Traffic Exchange List what the live scoring is on Traffic Monsoon, and how you can actually do this yourself. I think it's really important that people actually see this for themselves. So I'm actually going to bring up, as I go through this presentation, I'm actually going to bring up trafficexchangelist.com, and then we'll have a look at this in a bit more detail, because I'm a true believer on showing people how this whole thing really works, and for you to really see it for yourself. So this is right now, guys. This is as I speak. I'm going to trafficexchangelist.com just in case, because sometimes you go onto some webinars and it's in PowerPoint and it's like, oh yeah, when you create those slides, you probably fabricated it so it looks good. No, this is the way it is, right? This changes every week. I just went to this website right now, and I had no clue if Traffic Monsoon was still going to be the #1 traffic exchange. Okay, for some of us knows our growth has been such an extent. It's had a bit of a challenge out there, and even with that, it's still the #1 on the traffic exchange list. Let me just go to this list, and so you can see for yourself. So if you ever have a little time on your hands, you're bored, don't know what to do with your evening, go to this website and click on lists and just check out all of these other traffic exchanges. This is part of your homework. So if you're here brand new tonight, this is your homework. Look at the other companies that are traffic exchanges. Okay, I'm just going to scroll down some of the page because I don't want to spend the rest 45 minutes doing this. Okay, probably be a boring webinar. So I want to inject some excitement into this webinar tonight. So as you can see, Traffic Monsoon is ranked as the #1, and look at that approval rate of 72%. What I like here is that you can see the Alexa ranking is 1,216. If you just gleam your eye across this top list here, there's probably about 20 to 30 websites. There's actually 29. It actually shows you 29 websites showing. There's not one other website that I can see that ranks better than Traffic Monsoon does on Alexa on itself. How about the traffic? Incredible, guys. All of this information is at your disposal. You can look at it, check it out for yourself. It talks about Traffic Monsoon, the company, everything else. You can check this all out in your own leisure. So I thought that was really important for me to show you that. I'm also now going to show you alexa.com. So let's go there and let's see for yourself how that is actually performing right now. I showed you it on that website. Now you can go to this website and put in any website of your choice. Obviously, I'm going to put in Traffic Monsoon. It shows you their ranking 1,221 on Alexa. And I tell you right now, guys, to have an Alexa scoring of just over 1,000 is not no easy feat. It's not no walk in the park. So you can see this company, this growth here is incredible. It's stabilized and kind of slightly dropped down, and it's around 1,221. Just to be able to be anywhere in that is just incredible in itself. I just showed you earlier with this slide, with this website, the other companies on Alexa, and none of these companies are even, that I can see here is anywhere near 1,000, let alone a score below it. And you can put in any website. I'm just going to put in a company that you all may be familiar with, Tesco's, even those of you who are outside of the UK. Tesco.com. Again, you can see their rankings being up and down on the Alexa scoring ranking there. Their #1 country going to their site is the UK, and they got a global scoring of 878. So that shows you to be in the top 1,000 is not no easy walk in the park here. Okay, so again, you're in good company dealing with Traffic Monsoon. So let's go forward from here. Let's see what in reality how this works for you and what's the benefit for you. So we operate in the biggest market in the world today, guys. Online advertising. Okay, that is the industry you want to tap into. Whatever you might be doing, whatever your profession is right now, you want to know how you can tap into online advertising. Now, why do I say that? Why do I say that you want to tap into this? Just have a look at these figures on this graph. Have a look at that. And just think to yourself, what other industry has been growing year upon year like this, even when we had, a big financial crisis of late. Yeah. Probably a bit more than that, 7, 8 years ago, with this financial downturn. And, a lot of industries, people losing their jobs, industries being hit really badly. And yet, this industry here of advertising, online advertising, worth billions of dollars, guys, just keeps growing. Yeah, it just constantly keeps growing. In fact, companies like Google, Facebook, Yahoo, these companies earn billions of dollars, guys. In fact, Google's figures for last year's quarterly earnings, just a quarter, yeah, 3 months, $17.4 billion. That's a B, yeah, B for Bravo. $1 billion, guys. Just think about that. So the number, if you just, in case you didn't realize, the number one selling product on the internet is traffic generated through advertising. So these guys understand that. They understand they've got a model that works. They have many people, millions of people on their website, and they dominate it, through making the most of the money through advertising. In fact, 95 to 97% of their revenue is generated through online advertising. How about that? You just thought they were a search engine, yeah? So Google, Facebook, YouTube, and many more, they could be disguised as one other thing that they present themselves to be. So they could be a video sharing site like YouTube, or a social media site. All of these companies make billions of dollars a year in advertising fees. And like, as I just spoke about earlier, even in a quarter, they're making billions of dollars. In fact, every time, guys, you're clicking on an advert, ka-ching, they're making money. All right? This is how it works out there. So the big question to you guys is, why aren't you being paid for this? All right? After all, you are the guys doing the clicking. Yeah? So, you should be rewarded for this. That's how I feel about it. Now, up until now, till Traffic Monsoon came about, I was just clicking on these sites and I never get paid. So the good news for you, if it's the first time you've seen this, guess what? You can do this very same thing that you've been doing, and you can now get paid for doing it. So I've never ever received a check from Google or Facebook. I've actually given them money. I've done paid advertising and not received a penny back. I may have received a couple of people clicking on my stuff, but no one actually, paid me back the money that I spent on the advertising. So I didn't like that concept too much. I like the concept what we have here with Traffic Monsoon, where you can get paid for clicking on ads. Now, guys, I've been around online since 2004, seen many businesses, traveled many miles, taking plane flights to the States, looking at all different concepts of how to make money online. I've tried a lot of different things, from trading to eBay to, network marketing. This is the simplest and easiest way I've ever seen in my life to go online and make money. Now, I came to this business because I was promoting a network marketing business and I needed traffic, pure and simple. It just so happened that this then turned into a full-time income for me. Now, the great thing what we have on our hands, guys, is that there's no special skills are required. You can just click a mouse and you can make money here. If you can do that, you are qualified. Thank you. Welcome. This is the straightforward way, guys, that you can make money in the 21st century with Traffic Monsoon. 24 times a day, 168 times a week. What about 672 times a month? You can get paid from Traffic Monsoon, because the revenue gets shared with our members every hour. Now, I knew for me, absolutely beat waiting, 1 day of the month that I can get paid. And invariably, for me, it's like the money will run out before the month. So it's like, oh my goodness, I wanted to make it stretch. Can I stretch this £10 out a bit further before I get paid again? Okay. The great thing what we have here, guys, is that we're getting paid an hourly revenue from the company because of the profit share. When the profits are high, we get paid accordingly. When the profits are low, we get paid accordingly. Whatever comes in gets shared amongst its members. And I'll talk about this as I go through. So there's 5 different ways you can tap into the income stream here, guys. Straight away, first of all, we have the profit share. I'm going to go into more detail on this, on how an ad pack allows you to earn money in a 24-hour period. The other thing is cash links. So cash links, the way they work is that you go on the platform and you can click on these ads. These ads can be anywhere from 5 seconds to 60 seconds. And whatever the amount of, it could be could be half a cent, it could be 1 cent, it could be 2 cents. Guess what, guys? It's all in US currency. So whatever country you may be dialing in from, you're going to be paid out in US currency. But the great thing that we have here, it's a currency that's recognized throughout the world. It's an international standard. And a dollar in the UK has a different bearing to a dollar say in Jamaica. Yeah. So the fact that we can touch lives around the world with somebody who can join this business, who may not have any money to start with, can click on ads and get paid. I love that concept. Totally love it. So with cash links, people can get rewarded. But what's even better than that is that if you shared this with somebody, like I've mentioned, if you shared it with somebody outside of the UK or maybe somebody down your street, yeah, and they clicked on ads, guess what, guys? If they earn $50 for the week, you now earn $50 for the week. How about that? The company is going to match their earnings for the person that you've generated, brought on board, and whatever they've generated, you're going to earn a match of that. And I just love that concept. So again, we're not asking for people for upfront money or anything like that. You can literally go on the platform and start earning money through clicking on cash links. Now, you can actually go out and even refer people if you choose to. If you get really excited about this thing and you're like, now you feel like you're armed and you want to share this with the world, you've got now an ability to earn 10% instantly into your account. Not just a one-off. This is a recurring thing taking place, guys, for life. Not just a one-off fee. This is for life. And I'm going to talk about that in more detail as I go on. So we're talking about ultimately turning traffic into cash, because if you've got something to promote, then you can now get enough visitors to your website. The biggest problem that I've seen over the last 10, 15 years of looking at businesses is that they don't get enough people to their website and they're not making enough sales from their website. If we can solve that solution, even if we can't solve it wholly for that product you're promoting, because your product may not be that great. Let's get down to it. If your product doesn't convert that great for whatever reason, you can still make an income from Traffic Monsoon. Okay, I'm going to show you how that can work whilst you're building up your primary business, how you can make this work for you whilst you're doing it. It's really important to, have things working for you whilst your main focus and your passion may be your health product that you're promoting. It was mine. Yeah. So I know how this works and it can work for anyone. So 4 simple steps. You can sign up totally for free, activate your account. When we say about activating your account, we're talking about clicking on 10 ads on our exchange to activate your account, and buy ad packs. Now, again, buy ad packs, whatever is comfortable for you to purchase. And I'm going to talk about ad packs because it's a purchase. You're buying a digital product. And the last thing is that you're going to click and view 10 ads per day. And that is it. That's going to allow you, doing those 4 steps there, it's going to allow you to earn daily profit share with our company. Okay? Nothing too taxing. So what is an ad pack? Now, when I started with $100 out of my back pocket. So there you go. I want some traffic. So I bought 2 of these $50 ad packs, $100 in total. I got 1,000 visitors in the traffic exchange going towards my website. So I thought that was pretty good. I never had 1,000 visitors go to my website. This was now an opportunity for me to get some people looking at what I wanted to promote. And I had 20 visitors to a banner. Again, if some of this information is going over your head, don't worry too much about it. We've got you covered. I'm going to cover this, and I'm also going to show you my account so you can see what a banner is and how you can actually tap into this. Because you might be here tonight, invited onto this webinar, and have no clue what I'm talking about, which could happen. And the great thing here, guys, is that we're going to give you a banner. We're going to give you a website. So don't worry yourself if you haven't got something you're promoting. Excuse me. The other thing we're going to give you is 1 revenue sharing position. This allows you to generate revenue with the company. So the great thing here, guys, think about this. Every time you buy an ad pack, you're going to earn a profit share of 10% on that ad pack. So you're going to get up to $55 for each ad pack you have. And again, nothing's guaranteed here, guys, because it's directly based on the profit share. We don't make no guarantees. This is a business like any other business. You have your ups, you have your downs, you have your challenges, and your challenge saying challenges. This is a real business. So what we have here, guys, is something that you can see working before your eyes. In fact, tonight, if you start with this and you start to buy an ad pack like I did, and you start to see this thing working, you're like, wow, I can see the revenue is being generated. It's something I can visibly see working for me. And that's what I saw for myself, So I started with one ad pack in the afternoon. I got so excited, I bought another ad pack. Yeah, I was that excited, seriously. I saw it working, When you see something working that quick, you're like, my goodness, this is incredible. So for me, it's impossible not to make money here. Seriously, you either have to purposely not turn on your laptop and log into Traffic Monsoon, or you don't decide you log in and you don't want to click on anything. That's the only way you're not going to make money. But seriously, guys, you spend 5 to 10 minutes on our platform, click on a couple of ads, click on 10 ads if you've got an ad pack, and you're going to earn money with Traffic Monsoon. Okay? That's how the system works. So everybody makes money here, at least as long as they've got an active ad pack in the system and they view 10 ads a day. Okay, that's the only real requirement we want from you. And then you can get paid up to 24 times a day. Yeah, 24 times a day. Definitely beat that one time a month that I was getting paid. So for me, I don't think there's no reason for you not wanting to join. It's totally, absolutely free. I've never come across a business model that allows the individual to join without paying any money upfront. Okay, no sponsoring requirement either. So everything else I've ever looked at, the first thing they wanted me to do was bring in 2 friends. By the end of it, they weren't my friends. They didn't want to see me again. No, it wasn't that bad. But you know what I mean? A lot of times you look at a business and you want to know for yourself, does it work? You just want to make money on your own terms. You can do that here, guys. You don't need to, have to start to go into recruit mode, especially if you're not that way inclined and you don't want to do that. So there's no selling involved either. There's no monthly fees. It's absolutely easy. It's really easy, this model. We just make it that easy for you to generate revenue. So yeah, your packs can last anywhere from, roughly around 55 days. It could be short, it could be longer. Yeah, it just depends on how the traffic exchange is performing, how the revenue is coming in. I've had packs that have expired sooner than 55 days, and I've had some that's lasted a bit longer. Okay, so if you want to recruit, you can make more money. Now, I love the fact that this is not the first thing at the beginning of the presentation. It's almost the last thing that we show people. Now, if you want to go and recruit and tell other people, because now you've got some results, and people are interested in results. They want to know, what has it done for you before I get involved? And here you can see that, straight away. So you can earn more money by doing this. This is how I got started, yeah? With my $100, I didn't put another penny into the business. So how did I go from $100 to making over $2,500 a day? How was that even possible? Because of this. So what I did, every time I was in a position to buy another ad pack for $50, I did. So again, you're going to earn 10% referral commissions every time somebody joins you in this business, and at any time a product is sold. Not because they joined you and because you look good and you keep your hair well and you've got nice teeth that you make money. No, you'll make money because they bought a purchase. They bought a purchase. They made the purchase. They bought something on the platform. One of our services, our many services we have. Okay, so if you want to get traffic to your site, you could even geo-target it, which basically means if you got a hairdresser's on your high street and you only want people to see your ad in your area, you can say on Traffic Monsoon, I only want to geo-target my area. Yeah, whether it's Toronto, whether it's London, whether it's, Brentwood, wherever you live, you can have the local area assigned to you to look at your ad. Okay, you can drill down to the city, because some of these traffic exchanges probably just show you up into the country level. You can't go deeper than that. So guys, we're getting paid real time, real cash, straight into our Payzar and Solid Trust Pay account. Now, these are big payment processors that allow you to fund your account. Like I said earlier, Traffic Monsoon is not going to charge you to become a member. So when you fund your money, put your money into these accounts for you to make your purchase, whether it's, $10, $50. These companies will then allow you to transfer that money into Traffic Monsoon. Yeah. So these are the payment accounts that make that possible. And it's easy to transfer it to your bank. So you make that payment, you make a bit of profit on that. You want to hit the withdraw button, you can do it, guys. We do not restrict when you can hit the withdraw button. You can do it any time of the day. You're in control of your money. That's what I love about this. Withdrawals are 24 hours. I did a withdrawal at 10 past midnight. Now, I did not have to get an email back from somebody to say, oh yeah, they've approved my withdrawal request. I just did it. And guess what? It went straight into my Payzar account. By the time I logged into Payzar, the funds were there. So that's what I love about what we have here on our hands, guys. We can put this in our own hands. So let me give you a couple of examples. If you remember this, you're earning 10% on your referrals, whatever they purchase, not just ad packs, any service. So if there's, I'm just going to give you an example with ad packs because they're $50 per purchase. So if 4 members purchase 20 ad packs, you're making $400. You make $5 on each ad pack. Remember that, okay? 20 members purchasing 10 ad packs daily, that's $1,000 daily. How about if you had 100 members purchasing 2 ad packs daily? That's $2,000. And if you have 200 members, that is now $4,000. Okay? Yeah. So that's a great thing what we have here. We can see straight away, based on the amount of ad packs that we have in the system, yeah, people that are purchasing, how we can generate revenue on those ad packs through members buying, making a purchase, and then we now in turn we can choose to do whatever we want with that, use that money to do more purchasing for ad packs, or you hit the withdraw button. Okay, and I'll show you what I did. These are some examples of people who have got their Traffic Monsoon accounts, and again, results are not typical. This is the person who came in with 2 referrals. So you can see here 2 active referrals. They earned $16. They did a bit of cash links, actually quite a bit, $8. They've actually done more than me, and they've earned just about close to $2 from other people clicking on ads themselves. And now you can see they've got 51 sharing positions. We do say for each ad pack you have, you earn roughly $1 a day. We've seen it higher than that. We've seen it lower than that. It's a variable, guys. It's not a fixed fee. So, at the moment, they're averaging around the $1 mark a day. And so if you, based on that premise, 55 days later, will give you your ad pack purchase plus your profit back into your account. So you can see here the total earnings is a combination of the ad pack and the profit share on those ad packs in that account. Okay. What about Peter's account here? He's got 210 ad packs sharing position. So again, roughly $210 generated from there. He's got cash links, not done a great deal there, but his referrals done nearly $3. He's got 6 active referrals that's earned in $345, and his total is just over $5,000 there. So you see the withdraw button, it's right next to the money, guys. We're not going to hide this from you. Right next to your funds, you can choose what you want. When that hits $50, he can buy another ad pack and take that 210 up to 211. And how about Oliver Chapman? Again, 105 sharing positions, 105 ad packs. Yeah. So you get the flavor where I'm coming with this. Yeah. So again, $6,663 in his account. That's all of his combined earnings there. Just let me just walk you through this one here. Earnings from sharing is your sharing positions. So there's 173 sharing positions. That's what he's earned as a result of that, because each pack generates $5. They constantly generate revenue. That's a total over, with the packs have generated, and his 8 active referrals have, generated him just over $1,000. You can see there, $13 from cash links and $9 for referrals. Okay, and Amanda is a lady I know from the UK. I met her actually, ironically, when I was in the Philippines. So she came in with a lot of ad packs, and again, it doesn't matter where you start from. If you start with a lot, if you start with a little, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have no bearing on how much you can make from the platform. Yeah, so that's really one thing to keep in mind. So of course, she's had 1,949 packs. Again, you can see her earnings there now, really blown up because of the fact that she's making that plus what she makes on the packs, the pack value. She doesn't do a great deal of cash links herself, but she's earned about $10 from other people clicking. I think the number one affiliate for cash links has made over $1,000 clicking on, $1,000, 100,000 US dollars. Other people clicking on cash links have allowed them to earn that kind of money through other people just clicking on these cash links. So I thought it was quite incredible. Okay, so what I want to do before I go on to here, I want to bring on somebody who's going to share, their story on Traffic Monsoon. And if I've got Earl on the line here, I'm going to mute your line here. Earl, can you hear me? Are you there? Are you out there? If you are, let us hear you. Can't hear you.
I'm here.
You're here. Okay. You sound a bit low. Yeah, that's better.
All right, hold on a minute. Let me get a bit closer.
Yeah, maybe a bit closer.
Yep. Bit better?
That's a bit better. Brilliant. Right, so cool. Fantastic. So I would like you just to share your experience with Traffic Monsoon and how it's helped you. Just basically your journey from when you started and what you've done with the business up to now.
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey because I've got a full-time job at the moment. I work in housing. Mm-hmm. I joined the business last August. So Leroy was speaking to me about Traffic Monsoon, and I just remember him coming up to me and literally just saying, there's this wonderful business that I want you to come and have a look at. And I think I was probably a bit sleepwalking at first. I didn't really act. I didn't act quickly on it. But I was thinking, okay, I'll get back to you soon on it. Spoke to Leroy again a few months later, and it was like, look, this thing's blowing up. It's doing really good things for me. And I was still thinking, okay, yeah. You normally hear that a lot, but I was busy with other stuff. But then when it came back to me in August, and it was like, look, I'm working for myself now. I'm not working full time. I'm doing this 100. So I thought, okay, let me take a look at this. Let me take a look. I went down to one of the meetings, and again, you kind of have your half of you thinking, this sounds too good to be true. Because when I was looking at the products, and it was like, okay, if I buy advertising and traffic, and I'm doing another business at the moment as well. Well, I was doing another business for health products, and I needed visitors to my website, and it was like, people, I could get traffic to my website, but I could get paid for that as well. And it was like, this is crazy. And I still was sleepwalking on it. Still didn't act straight away. But then at Christmas time, I had a bit of time on my hands, and I said, let me log back into the platform. Let me see what this is about, because I had registered straight away. I just hadn't acted on it. And then I went back into the platform again, and I started going to a few more meetings. And I would suggest to anyone that's here, today for the first time, I would say definitely go down to the meetings, because they're very informative. And what you'll see is that there's a lot of people in the room that will share knowledge with you. There's nobody there trying to hide anything. It's very, very transparent. And, a lot of the advice I was getting at the meetings was, have a look at the platform, go into the back office and really look at the products that are on there, look at what's there and get to know the products. So I bought an ad pack, and I wanted to see, is it going to mature? Can I withdraw my funding? I tested, the back office. I tested the withdraw button. Money was in my account straight away. And from there, now this month I'm on 17 ad packs at the moment. Okay. And I've built up really, really, really slowly. What I've done is I've just taken my time to really get to know, the platform and just build this business really slowly. At the same time, I've been looking at, going on the webinars. I've gone on YouTube, done my due diligence, and just really just absorb myself into the platform. So I would just say to anyone that's here today, register, activate your account, have a look at the back office, and just really, like I said, do your due diligence before you you jump in there. But I would always say, take action. Don't procrastinate. It's a brilliant product, Traffic Monsoon. Like I said, even today, I bought an ad. I repurchased an ad pack today. I've logged back in. I've already made another $10. In a couple of hours. It's like that's the power of it. I don't know anything where I've actually paid for advertising and been rewarded for it afterwards. I don't know any other products like that. And the fact that, like I said, when you go onto things like YouTube, Yahoo, you click on those videos and you don't get anything back. You might see a new product or service you're interested in, but you don't actually get paid for it. So to get paid for just doing that, for me, it's fantastic. It's great.
Awesome. All right, so, brilliant. Yeah. Thanks very much. Excellent. No problem, and yeah, no problem. I think did you mention when you got started, when you actually started buying the packs?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Well, it was August when I first started. I bought one pack, and I was still trying to get my head around, how is this thing working? And I remember when I first bought a pack, and I woke up the next morning. I remember me and you having a joke, probably a few years ago, and I said to you, I want to make money while I'm sleeping, and I went to bed and woke up, and there was already a couple of dollars in there, and it was like, oh, okay. And for me, I'm a logical person. I like to really know how something is working, and I couldn't work it out. And so for me, that was where I would say my skeptical hat was on at first. I was thinking, how is this thing working? I don't get it. I don't get it. But like I said, over time, it's just been about just getting to know the products and more looking at it from the advertising point of view. Like I had another business that I was trying to promote, and I was looking at getting more traffic to that site. And I have had people opting in since I've put my links on there and buying the ad packs. Because before I hadn't bought too many ad packs, but since I've bought the ad packs, I have had people looking at my site, opting in, and things have been happening. So, yeah, it did take me a while. Like I said, I joined in August. It took me probably 4 months to really mobilize myself. I would say to anybody else out there now, you don't need to take that long. Just get started. That's the best thing I can say.
Cool. All right. Thanks, man.
Cool. So, no problem, man.
Yeah, that's good to hear. And everyone's got their own journey. This isn't a race. You check this information out, and you get started when you're ready to get started with this. Do your due diligence. I always recommend people get as much information and come to a decision based on facts for you, of what's right for you, and you're happy with the decision you've made. So what makes this different than what you may see out there, other traffic exchanges? What I love about what we have on our platform here, and which makes this a really good regulated company, the fact that there's retail products. The thing that you will see when you log on to go to the Traffic Monsoon site, is that the pricing is right before your eyes. Retail customers, anybody, any business, they can see what it is. And they may not want to go out there and become an affiliate, go out there with their Traffic Monsoon link to be an affiliate and bring on referrals. They might just want to use the products, the services. So, all of our members, they automatically become an affiliate with Traffic Monsoon, but they don't necessarily need to exercise that right to get other people on board. They might just want to be a retail customer, buying services from the products that we have, multiple products that we have. The free memberships, I think, is fantastic. All right, so you can literally just, like I said, with the cash links, you can sign up and click on ads. The other thing I need to mention here about the website itself is that you can go on there. You'll see the pricing. $5 for 2,500 visitors. We also let you get external traffic go into your website. Again, I've looked at many traffic exchanges. I've never seen one do that. And maybe some have come after Traffic Monsoon to incorporate something like that, but I've never seen it myself, and that was quite unique. So Charles knows how to drive traffic. That's quite clear to see. Earning extra, you can make that from obviously the cash links if you want to go out there and share it with people. But the fact that there's no monthly fees, there's no sponsoring requirements, makes this a real attractive proposition. Because you may be having to do that in your primary business. You may have to go out there and spend money on an auto ship or some kind of monthly fee, and you may have to be out there sponsoring. So you don't want to have to be doing that here as well. So that's what I like about this. This just aids in your success. This is just, it's not a case of, oh, should I do Traffic Monsoon and not do my nutritional business? No. Use Traffic Monsoon to do more business for your nutritional business. Utilize it. It's a service. It's a tool to get more people looking at your business, which is ultimately what you want. And then again, unlimited ad packs can be purchased. Yeah, there's no limit on that when people want to come in. Payzar and Solid Trust Pay will be the payment processors that we use in order for your funds to be linked to Traffic Monsoon. Okay, so here's the fast start process, guys. Enroll for free, and I do say right now, I say first of all, do your due diligence. Get all your questions answered, and then just take action, guys. We're not asking for any money. You can test out the platform for yourself, and that's one of the best ways of actually learning something. It's not by looking from it from the outside in. It's actually from actually getting involved, and then you learn how the whole thing works. Buy as many ad packs as you can, as you want to. It's totally down to you. It's your business. Don't make anybody come to that decision except for yourself. If somebody's telling you, you should come in with 100, you must buy 1,000, all that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, it has to be your decision on how many ad packs you want to start with. And then ultimately, you do have to do number 3, is view 10 ads in our exchange a day in order for you to earn revenue from those ad packs. Okay. And obviously number 4 there is optional. If you want to refer people, sponsor people, whatever you want to call it, that is your prerogative. You can go and do that. But like I said, it's a nice optional extra. Yeah, it's a very rewarding optional extra if you want to do that. So I love this statement here, guys. Money never sleeps. Yeah, you can get started right now, today, and actually start making revenue. The way I look at this is like this. Okay, we all have 24 hours in a day, right? And some of us, our income stops when we leave our profession out at the doorstep. So, when I was, give you my analogy, when I was in the city working at different law firms, when I left that law firm and jumped on that train, I did not earn any more money. I only started earning money when I got back into that law firm, and then it started again. And I was making sure that I got in early enough and, to say, look, that's when I'm an IT contractor. I'm in like 8 o'clock. Boom, my timer starts from now. Literally, that's how it was. With Traffic Monsoon, you can earn money regardless of your profession, of where you are, whether you like traveling. You do not have to physically be anywhere in order to make this money. Yeah. So this is making income, not using the traditional methods of making money that we were taught as kids growing up, by exchanging our time for money. Okay, we earn money in a linear fashion, and there's a limit to that, and we obviously can see the dangers of just solely relying on that. Okay, so here, obviously the fact that you're here tonight will probably, you probably have something already that you're promoting. But the great thing about this, guys, I said it in the slide earlier, money doesn't sleep. Say it right here, money never sleeps. Get started now, get your questions answered, and then, you can take the right course of action. Now, what I'm going to do as this webinar's come to a close, I'm going to take a few minutes, log into my account, answer any questions that you might have, and we'll just have a look at how this whole thing works in reality. Yeah. So let me bring up my account here and log in. So if you guys got any questions, I've seen some questions posted. I think I answered a couple of them. And Chris, thanks for answering some of those questions there. Make sure everyone get their questions answered tonight, and get back to the person who's invited you to this webinar, who will be able to give you more information about the opportunity itself. So you're going to log into the Traffic Monsoon account with your username and password when you register. Now, what you're going to see, the moment you log in, you're going to see somebody's website show up. This is called a login page. This is one of our services. And I had this service just under 2 weeks ago. I was in Canada. I did a couple of meetings out in Toronto.
I want you to make hundreds of thousands of pounds.
One of my ads for this happened on the 14th. So I was like, wow, I was blown away. I had so much traffic coming to my offers. It was just incredible. And I was like, I've always heard how good this service is. And the only thing I'm thinking to myself is, why did I wait so long to actually buy this service? It was absolutely phenomenal. Not had any, such a good response to anything I've ever promoted like that. So you can log in here. I always recommend you watch this get started video. You just watch this video, 10 minutes long. Talks about how to get started.
Welcome to Traffic
Monsoon. Yeah, really important to watch that, because you need to understand what you have on your hands. Really need to understand it. There's also another video which I think is actually really brilliant. Again, these videos have been done by the owner of the company, and he talks about this traffic monsoon. And this video here, he talks about basically how the revenue is shared. He does a really great job here on that. So I'm actually going to post this link in the chat box, so you guys can have a look at that in your own time, and it's really good. So that will give you a better appreciation of how the revenue is generated and shared amongst its members. Okay, so these are just some examples of what you're going to see. This is a banner ad. This is a 728 by 90, one of the big ads there, big banner ads. This is my timer, so I can see I don't need to do nothing until another 12 hours, and then I can start to I've got within another 12 hours before I need to do any clicking again on the platform. So you can see here, it actually shows me my timestamp. This is in the UK time zone. So 11:48 was when I did my 10 clicks, and then I can just click start surfing. So my account reflection is all here. I can see how many referrals I have in the system, what I've earned from cash links, and how much active positions I've got. Now, at the moment, our previous business, anything done up until the 11th of Feb, is in a pending state, as we're transitioning from PayPal into our own different payment processor, ideally our own banking solution. But whilst that's happening, these previous businesses that was done up until the 11th is in a pending state, and anything thereafter is in an active state. So that shows me I've got 82 ad packs in the system. And like I said, each pack will earn about $1 a day per pack, and whatever I earn on commissions on top of that. So let's just show you exactly how that works. If I click on my account balance here, I mentioned earlier we're earning roughly about $1 a day per pack. All right. So this shows me way too much. Shows me everything from the time I started. Can you see from the time I started on the 24th of March, these ones have paid out $55. Yeah. So they've done their $55. They are no longer active. Yeah. They've done their thing. They've done their work, and now they've paid me out in total 55. So you will always see what your packs have earned you. I'm just going to show you what my most recent purchases look like. So you can see I bought, I love about this, you can see everything. In fact, what I'm going to do, rather than do that, I'm going to show you the actual ad packs, active packs. There's a lot of information there, but I don't want to go into too much details there. So you can see all my packs that I have before the 11th of Feb are in a pending state. These are almost at $55, these ones. So they're almost paid me out my 55. So I've been, generated $53, $54, and almost they just got a few more cents left on those, and they would pay me out a total of $55. So these ones I bought recently. Can you see here, guys? I bought this time yesterday. Actually, 40 minutes ago, I bought this ad pack. It's already made me over $1. I told you we make roughly about $1 a day per pack. And this one I bought this morning at 9:45. So this, again, I've earned about 60 cents already on this ad pack that I bought this morning. This time, by tomorrow at 9:45, that will probably be over $1 based on, what's happening. And you can see here right now, this one, the last one I purchased, was at 6 o'clock. So 8 minutes past 6, it's already earned me 18 cents. So now I'm this one here, it's like how many hours? Just about 4 hours, just over 4 hours or so. It's already earned me 18 cents. That's probably what I've earned for my bank account for the whole year. I won't give you their name, but they're all pretty much the same. They'll pretty much show me their bank statement of, this. And it's actually, it's almost an insult that they're going to send me a bank statement showing me that I've earned like 18 cents or 18 pence in the UK. Anyway, that's what's out there. Okay, so even though this is not an investment of any sort, you can see that, how your packs, like Earl said, he bought these packs, he started to see it working. And again, you can see there, even these ones here that were bought on the 17th, they already earning me $14. I said they earn roughly $1 a day. If the traffic exchange is, producing higher results, you'll see it slightly increase. So that's the real figure that I have here. Now, let me just show you what you can do if you want to buy any service with Traffic Monsoon. If I want to buy an ad pack, I'll just literally go to my banners. So I've got a few banners set up. I'll click on my banners. I'll scroll down, and then I've got some of these are paused, some of these are I want to click and buy an ad pack. I'll just say I want to buy an ad pack against this one. I'll click buy ad pack. I select the number of purchases of I want to buy, and then I look at what's in my account. Now, I'm only going to be buying right now from my account balance, so I have not enough in my account balance to buy an ad pack. But if I wanted to buy from, say, Payzar or Solid Trust Pay, I click on Payzar, and then I click on Preview. So I wanted to buy one, and I'll see, okay, it's $52.65. What I could do, I've currently got $25 in my account. I can take half out of my Traffic Monsoon account and use the other half from, Payzar. So if I did that and I did pay now, let's see what happens. So this is going to take me to my Payzar account. It's going to want me to log in. Okay, so I click on that. This is just how quick it is to buy an ad pack. I think my password's already there. And you can use, you can use your card. You can use a thing called Bitcoin. And you can see here, guys, I can choose to use $26 from Payzar and choose $25 for my Traffic Monsoon account, and the two of those will make the purchase good for $52. If I've got money in my Payzar e-wallet, I can click on that and use that, or I can again I've got $23 actually showing in my my Payzar account. So if I get more money in my Traffic Monsoon account, I will probably use that $23 from my Payzar account to make that purchase good, yeah, because it's $52 and change. Or I can use Bitcoin again. So it shows me the amount I use. That's another currency format. I won't go into that on this webinar. But you've got 3 different options here, guys, that how you can fund or make that purchase to your from Payzar into your Traffic Monsoon account. So again, if I wanted to do it by my debit card, I can choose that. And it does say credit card. It also means a debit card, because I don't actually use a debit card, credit card, just using a debit. So that's that. So if I do, let me just go back to Traffic Monsoon, and hopefully that makes it clear for you guys when you're buying your ad packs. That's all you need to do. Let me just go back to my account. Every time I want to go back to my account, it will just show me exactly what my account is looking like. So again, do you see that where that's pending? That amount is accumulating. Any pending is showing below that. I'm below there. And if I did want to hit the withdraw button, I just hit withdraw, and then I put in my code, and then blah blah, and then I'm going to choose Payzar. I've used PayPal in the past. I've used Payzar, and I put my code there and process. And then the moment I do that, it's in my Traffic Monsoon account. So don't need to do that, because I'm not going to withdraw any funds tonight. Okay, guys. So hopefully that's made that clear. Any questions before we call this a wrap? 5 minutes to the hour. Anything else here? I think we've answered questions about becoming an affiliate and things of that nature. So, guys, thank you for your time tonight. Get back to the person who's invited you onto tonight's webinar. Obviously, they'll have a sign-up link for you to register with, and you'll be good to go. And I look forward to catching you either in person or at the next event somewhere out there, anywhere in the world. Okay, so have a fantastic evening. God bless. Speak to you guys soon.